Hello, my name is Dr. Darren Hollander, and today we're going over exercises for acute back pain, specifically acute facet pain. We wanted to do a series of exercises for people that are actually having a lot of low back pain. Usually facet pain is low back pain that's worse on extension or worse when you're leaning back. So these exercises are going to be focused on flexion or bending forward. It should help to rehab this type of back pain. If you're not sure what type of back pain you're actually having, you should visit your chiropractor or your doctor and get that diagnosed. But these exercises should help for someone that's having a lot of back pain. So I'm here with Brandon, and we're just going to do a few movements. We're going to start with something common in yoga called child's pose, and we're actually going to have you sit back here and bring yourself back onto your heels, arms forward just like this, and head on the floor. This type of flexion is good for facet pain because the facet joints are actually being gapped here, and that's why it should be giving relief from facet pain. So when we're in this pose, Brandon, go ahead and give us 3 deep breaths. Excellent. You want to take your time. Very good. One more deep breath. And then from here, we're going to switch the pose a little bit. I'm going to have you bring your hands to the right, your arms to the right, and then head back onto the floor just like that. And again, we're doing 3 deep breaths. Very good. We'll come back to center, and then we're going to move to the left, doing the same stretch. You might get some soreness when you're doing this, especially if you've been having a lot of back pain. Soreness and dullness is okay, but if you're getting sharp pain, then we don't want you to continue the exercise. You might not be ready for this level of activity. Let's have you go back to center. And then from here, we're going to go onto all fours. And we're going to do pelvic tilts, but since this is for facet pain, we're going to focus on flexion. So the pelvic tilt is just going to have you come back and then go back to neutral. And yeah, we're doing deep breaths as we're doing them, and we're going to do 3. Good. Neutral, and then flexed. Cool. And then from here, we're going to have you go onto a seated position. And we're just going to do a sit and reach. So let's have you extend your legs, and you're going to reach forward for your toes. Good. And you can bend your knees here, that's fine. You know, the only thing that we're really trying to do here is just flex the spine and try and give relief from this facet pain. Brandon, let's have you do 3 deep breaths here. Excellent. And we'll switch it up just a little bit. Let's have you bring one leg in and reach for just one leg here. Good. And again, you don't have to, actually touch your toes, but if you can do that and it's comfortable, that's fine. Yeah, you can go onto your ankles from a more relaxed position. And then after we've done 3 deep breaths, let's switch to the other leg. Good. And now if you're doing this, you're probably feeling a stretch in your hamstring. Really, any stretch that is stretching your hamstring is also going to be good for the facet joints because we're gapping the facet joints when we're stretching the hamstrings. One more. Very good. And then from here, we're just going to finish this out. Let's have you lie onto your back. And let me have you bring your knees in and grab both legs. And this should also give relief from this type of pain. And we'll have you just rock back or rock side to side. And yep, 3 deep breaths while we're doing this. Excellent. Thanks, Brandon. Let's bring you back up to a seated position. And that's our series for acute facet pain.